Hey everyone, this is Isaac and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to guide you through everything you need to know about drop shadows. Let's get started. So first thing you need to do is select the object that you want to put a drop shadow on, and then in the layers panel, click effects and blending options. There are two types of shadows, drop shadows and inner shadows. Let's go over drop shadows first. Here are the options and I will guide you through each one of them. The first thing we have is opacity. The lower the percentage, the more transparent the shadow is. I'm going to put it at 80%. The next thing we have is the angle. Here you can set the angle at which you want the shadow to drop. I'm going to put it at 115 degrees. You can use global light to match the shadow of everything else in the project, but since there is nothing else in this project, I'm going to turn that off. The next thing we have is distance, which is pretty self-explanatory, just the distance of the shadow from the object. I'm going to put it at 90 pixels. The next thing we have is spread, which is again pretty self-explanatory. How much do you want the shadow to spread? I'm going to put it at 0% because it gives it that soft look. The next thing we have is size, which is again pretty self-explanatory. The bigger the size, the more blurry the shadow gets. Watch out that you don't make it too blurry or make it look like a solid object. Always try to keep it in the middle. I'm going to put it at 70 pixels. The next option we have is quality. Here you can control the contour or noise. The bigger the noise, the more it looks pixelated. I'm going to put it at 0%. And you can open the contour editor by clicking on this. And here you can control the shadow in much more detail using this graph. When you're done making the shadow, you can change the color of it, but I'm going to keep it black. And finally, we have blending modes. Here you can select any blending mode you might want. Let me show you an example. As you can see, I put the blending mode as overlay, and the shadow is only appearing on this object and not on the white space. Now, there's a whole video dedicated just to blending modes. If you want to learn more, feel free to check out that video as well. The next type of shadow is inner shadow. And as the name suggests, it's a shadow inside the object. So the settings are pretty much the same as for the drop shadow. You have opacity, the angle, the distance, choke, which lets you control how intense you want the shadow to look, and size, which controls the size of the shadow. And that's it for this video. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more tutorials like this one. Check the description below for the links of all my socials, and if you have any questions or future video requests, leave them down in the comments below.